Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you have been following like cybersecurity news over the past few weeks and months, you know something strange has been happening that cybersecurity stocks have been dropping, of major companies, not because like attacks are decreasing or because security has become less important. It's because of AI, right? And like companies have been showing off like Anthropic what their new tools can do, and the market is reacting to that, right? And I got a lot of people asking me this question, that if AI is able to do all these things, what happens to security engineers? And if you have been following this channel, you know this is a video I try to make and update like every year, because a lot of people every year they look at AI and they say this is going to replace me. And in this video I want to talk about how AI is not directly replacing security engineers, but it is replacing how security work gets done. And in this video, I'm going to break that down for you. What AI is taking over, what is what job roles are booming, and how your role is going to change over the next few years. Whether you're ready for it or not, things are going to change, right? Because the real risk right now is not AI replacing you, but it is that if you are continuing to work the same way that you are doing right now, while everything around you changes, then you're going to be put yourself in a risky position. So let's get started. If you're new to the channel, my name is Taimurish Lal. I'm a senior security consultant with Amazon Web Services, AWS, here in the UK. And I made this channel to give advice on cybersecurity. So let's get started. So this is what I'm talking about. Can AI replace security engineers or not? And I said this is basically what I talked about, right? That we have seen a lot of stocks dropping over the past few months. The Anthropic announced about cloud code security, the upcoming Mythos. If you've seen this news, right? The new Mythos model, they said that it is able to basically find 0 days, execute them, writes fixes like pretty much a huge like the end-to-end security work it is able to do. This directly impacted a lot of cybersecurity. The major cybersecurity companies, their stocks got impacted, and even before this, like months before, we had like Cloud Code security that also had the same issue. As Cloud Code was announced, suddenly it directly impacted a lot of like SaaS applications and like cybersecurity stocks. So this is Cloud Code and Mythos today. A few months from now, it will be something else, right? But the main thing again is that what people ask me, that if AI is able to do all of these things, are do we still need cybersecurity engineers, cybersecurity professionals, right? Because millions have been wiped off cybersecurity companies in a matter of days. Obviously, the marketing is reacting to this. So like I said, what really happened just now, that Anthropic, it released new capabilities in cloud security, right? It is able to scan, identify complex vulnerabilities like 0 days, suggest fixes, and even operate autonomously, do everything end to end. And this is not theoretical, right? This is already happening. So what is getting automated? So I'm going to be honest with you, like what is getting automated, because certain tasks are getting, if anybody tells you nothing is getting replaced, they are putting you like you're living in like a dream world. I'm going to tell you what is actually getting replaced. So code level vulnerability detection, just scanning code. If your job is just scanning code, AppSec, where you scan code and give the report and just back and forth with the application team, I hate to tell you this, AI can already do that much better. Cloud code security is already doing this at scale. Or you're in like an L1 SOC, right? Security operations like alert triaging, log analysis. This was already at risk months ago, but this is increasingly being handled by AI agents. Or even security testing and reporting. Now, I'm not talking about proper penetration testing or red teaming. I'm talking about pointing a Qualys scanner or an SS scanner at a server, getting a report and emailing that PDF report or CSV file to the IT team. Please, if you're doing that, then that is not good. That is something which will easily get replaced. Already, I work in AWS. I've seen this AWS security agent which is coming out. It is now in general availability. It is able to do on-demand penetration testing. It is extremely powerful, right? It can do design reviews. It can do penetration testing. Like it's a very, very powerful piece of like a very powerful service, I would say, which is going to take away a lot of like the ground level work which entry level cybersecurity engineers do. So this is the reality right now, whether you like it or not. If your job is basically manual reviews or checking for known vulnerabilities, writing repetitive reports, whether you like it or not, AI is going to replace that no matter what anybody says to you, right? But the good thing is now, what remains human, like what is not going to get replaced, and this is where the good news comes in, right? uh, AI cybersecurity is not just about scanning and doing L1 stuff. It's about understanding context, making decisions, managing risk, and this is where AI still struggles. And we are moving from like the security engineer to security system designers. This is where the new roles are coming up. So what are the new roles which are emerging, which are going to become very, very powerful, right? Like for example, the AI red teaming. This is becoming very, very hot. All the major companies are desperately looking for qualified AI red teamers because AI teams, they introduce new types of attacks, right? Prompt injections, model manipulation. These are not like risks which you can just run a scanner and find out. They need teamers who can actually simulate these sort of attacks, like goal hijacking, memory poisoning. As AI becomes closer and closer to business data and critical business applications, this role is becoming more and more critical. I have a complete video on this, how to become an agentic AI red teamer in 2026. I'll link this video. I'll link all of the resources which I have, so you can check that out if you are interested. The other one is AI security orchestrator, because this is another problem which cybersecurity companies are facing. Security is not just like no longer a set of tools, because if you have things like cloud code security coming out, everything will be present in one application, right? But you need to orchestrate. So you need to integrate AI into security processes. It's not just about using it, because without it, AI will become fragmented. For example, if you watch my video on Cloud Code, I showed how Cloud Code you can integrate with MCPs to give it tooling. You can give it sub agents. You can put hooks. You can orchestrate all of it. And check this video out, which I've talked about how you can turn Cloud into a member of your cybersecurity team. But again, this is something, a skill which is going to become very, very much in demand. The other one is AI governance. AI governance, I've talked about it many times before. We need people who are not just technical about AI. We need people who understand that how the risks around AI is going to be managed, right? Who is responsible for AI decisions? What data is the AI allowed to access? What actions can it take autonomously? Like what can it take? What can it not take? Who is the one who's approving AI use cases? Who will put in the guardrails around PII? Like, is the decision of an AI traceable? This becomes critical for regulation, compliance, and trust. Things like the EU AI Act, the NIST AI Risk Management Framework. AI governance is one of the hottest tools for people who are not necessarily very, very technical, right? Again, there is a complete video I've made on this. I'll put that below, and how AI governance is like becoming more and more critical. The other one is the AI threat model. Sorry, I see I've goofed up the numbering for these rows, but no problem. And the other one I want to talk about is the AI threat model. So basically, threat modeling has become more and more important because AI systems are non-deterministic, right? Agentic AI specifically. You need to understand that if you're giving an AI agent access to your data, access to your applications, what are the new types of threat pathways which are going to come? And as you approve AI agents to operate within your application, threat modeling becomes more and more critical. For example, I'll show you, I talked about OpenClaw, right? What happens if your CEO wants to use OpenClaw? And he is very adamant about it. He said, I want to use it. Worst case, are you able to threat model the attack pathways? What are the ways in which, say, if an attacker sends like a telegram message to your OpenClaw and tries to override it, what are the controls that you have put in place? Is it isolated? Are you able to, have you fixed the set of tools that it will access to? Is it running in an isolated subnet? What's the sort of permissions that it has? All of these things come under threat modeling, which you need to understand. So this is really what I wanted to talk about. So how do you get ready for what's coming? You don't panic, but you need to adapt, right? If your mindset is, I am doing security scan and I'm doing security reviews, you're behind. You need to think about, hey, I am the one who is designing the systems that is performing security reviews automatically. So AI is not replacing security engineers, but it is replacing how the security work is done. So this is what you want to think about. Instead of finding issues, think about designing systems that prevent them. Running tools, no, don't think about running tools. Think about orchestrating those workflows from AI. Instead of manual checks, think about continuous enforcement. This is the mindset shift. If you have the skills, then you will definitely be in demand and you will thrive in the new era which is coming, and you won't be worried about, hey, AI is going to take my job away. If you still need help, I have a lot of courses on this. I have things on cloud code, on threat modeling, agentic AI. You can check that out, completely optional. But I'll put all my videos and all the resources there. So check that out, and I hope this gives you like a little bit of confidence and you're not like too worried now. The world is changing without any doubt. But if you've like prepared yourself for it, then you will be in a very, very good position to take advantage of it. Okay, I hope this was useful for you. Please do like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.